Now, talking about Broadway, Indonesia Kaya, a cultural platform, holds Indonesia Towards Broadway 2021 program. And luckily today we can get to know more about it with Billy Gamaliel, the program manager. Good evening, Billy. So we know that Indonesia Kaya has been sending people to Broadway for Passport to Broadway, and that it is a good opportunity for Indonesian talents, right, to learn on doing the triple threats, which is the dancing, singing, and acting in New York. So could you elaborate more about this Indonesia Menuju Broadway program, Billy?
Yes, thank you, Alia. So Indonesia Menuju Broadway is basically a training program for a young artist to be a good triple threat artist, as you said, that singing, acting, and dancing, and also to have that knowledge and learning experience in a musical theater with Broadway standards in Indonesia. And then we also open the opportunity for them to go for an intensive training in New York, so not only in Jakarta but also in New York, and experience how the Broadway artists like usually do in their training time and their daily routines, like preparation before the show and etc. So it started first in 2019, 2 years ago, with a different pattern with this year program now. And for this new program in 2021, we will have this online and offline musical theater conservatory program, which has a longer term and a deeper knowledge than the first one.
Yeah, what kind of talent that you're searching for, and what is this what is the specification?
Yeah, of course, we're searching for the talent who can sing, act, and dance, or either one of them. And most importantly, have a high enthusiasm in musical theater. Besides those triple threat skills needed, of course, we are searching for the talent that also have a high discipline and commitment in this program. Because I think that the most important thing to be the good artist are the disciplines and the commitment for this program.
Billy, can you elaborate more? What are the next steps to take after applying for this program, and how is the selection phase going?
Yeah, so for them who are interested to join, they have to submit a form and 3 videos containing of their dancing, singing, and acting, and upload it to our website indonesiakaya.com. And then from Indonesia Kaya and the Passport to Broadway team, for our partner in New York, we will select them and confirm them to do the next steps for the registration process.
That's interesting. But how do you do it during this pandemic? We know that, it's been done online through 2020 and 2021, and especially for Indonesian talents and Indonesian, ecosystem of theater industry. How would you think that this program will benefit Indonesian ecosystem and also your foundation?
Yeah, so we will have this the hybrid program, online and offline learning program. So for the online program, the students will have the online sessions with the Broadway mentors, and then for the offline session, they will have the class with the local mentors that have been trained by the Broadway mentors as well. And then it's basically we postponed this program that has to be held in 2020, but due to the pandemic, so we postponed to this year program. And then we did it like hybrid, and of course we are seeing the update condition in Jakarta as well, with all the healthy protocols and etc. And if we talk about the pandemic situation for theater enthusiasm, all the artists in the sector must adapt with the virtual programs, right? So I think it will benefit them, the artists and the students, and also the industry to be more like usual and closer to the virtual programs like this.
All right.
Last question, actually, Billy. How optimistic are you that this program will take Indonesian musical scene to the next level?
Yeah, we want to hear from that point of view.
Yeah, and this the online and offline musical theater conservatory, that the students will learn more about Broadway level materials in musical theater dance styles, acting performance, also musicianship and vocal training, that the syllabus is actually adapted from the first year curriculum of American conservatories. So we hope that with this program, that the young artists or the students will get like more basic skills that needed in the musical industry, the learning experience, and the most importantly, the discipline and how they work with their skills, how they train their skills to get those standards in Broadway and apply it to the musical theater industry here in Indonesia. So that we hope after this program that there will be more talents will be interested in living and also reviving the industry, so that later in the future Indonesia will have a good future in the theater industry, and we can have our own Broadway standards here, and also increasing the people's appreciation towards Indonesian art.
That's great, and good luck for that. And thank you so much, Billy Gamaliel, for sharing your
Thank
thoughts
you
and
very
insights
much.
here in the 3-Hour News Show. Take care. Wow, so I guess Indonesia is going towards something which is, very advanced in terms of its theater industry.
Yeah.
Going to Broadway. Broadway is like the mecca for,
Exactly.
What I like from the whole thing is that he mentioned several times about Broadway standards. Because I think what we see here, what's behind Rory here, is that all these titles, all these subjects, they're all very Western oriented. Like when we get that Broadway standard here in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, we can start producing our own content and bring it over there. Right?
I agree. Do you know what makes it so different from Indonesian talents here? We know that Indonesian talents are amazing. It's the discipline. I mean, when you go to Broadway, you have to be very much disciplined. It's like an athlete. You're on in the next 1 hour. When you go there, you have to be ready at any time, right?
It's also really good that we have the Broadway standard, but we still cultivate and also explore Indonesian richness in culture, because like what Indonesia Kaya has previously done, they produce Siti Nurbaya the musical, and it's it's on YouTube. It's been viewed by more than 5 million views on the platform, and it's such a huge achievement during the pandemic, where many artists, many artistic workers, they cannot make ends meet because of this situation. But then Indonesia Kaya came up with an idea of creating this musical, and they will take the scene into the next level by having a standard of Broadway.
So the target is not Indonesia to Broadway, but Broadway to Indonesia.
All right, so we're gonna talk more about Broadway and also something related to that, which is movie. And Uni, an Indonesian film, wins platform prize at the 2021 Toronto International Film Festival. More on that when we return on the 3-Hour News Show on See Today.